This summer's transfer window was already shaping up to be one of the most dramatic in years, but then Liverpool dropped a bombshell. A record-breaking £150 million bid for Newcastle United's Alexander Isak, the kind of offer that forces even the most stubborn club to stop and think. And it's not just the money that's making headlines. Behind closed doors, there's tension, disagreements, and a backup plan that could see another rising star, Benjamin Šeško, walking into St. James Park just as Isak walks out. The move could reshape Liverpool's entire attack, redefine Newcastle's season, and set off a domino effect across Europe. But the story of how we got here isn't just about transfer fees and contracts, it's about timing, tension, and two clubs playing a dangerous waiting game. Liverpool's offer is not just big, it's historic. £150 million guaranteed, with add-ons that could push the total towards £175 million. For context, this would smash their previous transfer record and place Isak among the most expensive players in football history. Earlier this month, Newcastle had already turned down £110 million for their star striker, but things have changed. The Swedish forward has told the club he wants to explore his options, and Liverpool, now under Arne Slot, see him as the ideal focal point for their new-look attack. Liverpool's hierarchy knows this is a chance to land a proven Premier League goalscorer in his prime. And when a player wants the move, the balance of power shifts quickly. For Newcastle, it's a situation they haven't faced in years, a star player openly looking towards the exit. Behind the scenes, reports suggest that Isak's relationship with certain senior figures has cooled, and tensions with manager Eddie Howe have made the atmosphere increasingly uneasy. The club isn't blessed with depth in Isak's position, meaning any sale would leave a gaping hole up front. But there's also the financial temptation. In a world where transfer fees can transform a club's spending power overnight, £150 million is hard to ignore, especially when you've got a replacement in mind. Enter Benjamin Šeško, the 21-year-old RB Leipzig striker who's been on the radar of multiple top clubs. Newcastle's interest isn't new, but their pursuit has intensified over the last 48 hours. Their first bid, £65 million plus £5 million in add-ons, was rejected due to the payment structure. But Newcastle quickly returned with a revised offer, £70 million up front, plus add-ons, matching Leipzig's valuation. Crucially, Šeško has now indicated he's open to the move. While Manchester United were also in the conversation, Newcastle's bid is the only formal one on the table. The Magpies know they can't sign off on Isak's sale without securing Šeško first. The two deals are now tied together, one cannot happen without the other. Arne Slot's vision for Liverpool is clear: high pressing, intelligent link-up play, and a striker who can finish clinically but also create for others. Isak checks every box. His technical ability, his composure in front of goal, his versatility to drift wide or drop deep, it's exactly what Liverpool have been missing. The return to Champions League football makes the project even more appealing for the 24-year-old. At Liverpool, he wouldn't just be another signing, he'd be the main man in a team rebuilt around his strengths. Sources close to the player say he's intrigued by the chance to compete for top honors and be at the heart of a tactical evolution. If Liverpool are going all in on Isak, it's partly because they've just cleared significant space and budget with Darwin Núñez's departure to Saudi Pro League giants Al-Hilal. The deal, worth €53 million plus add-ons potentially reaching €65 million, ends a 3-year spell at Anfield. Núñez scored 40 goals in 143 appearances but never fully adapted to the club's tactical demands. The sale is both a footballing and financial decision, freeing up funds for a striker more suited to Slot's system. For Al-Hilal, It's another statement signing in their aggressive push to attract top European talent. For Núñez, it's a fresh start, and for Liverpool, it's the perfect moment to reset their attack. This isn't just about one marquee signing. Liverpool's plan is to reshape the squad in a way that balances firepower with stability. The Isak move is the headline, but behind the scenes, the club is also preparing for other key additions. Slot wants a side that's not only dangerous going forward but also difficult to break down. That means younger legs, higher intensity, and players who fit his tactical demands from day one. Once the striker situation is resolved, Liverpool are turning their focus to Crystal Palace captain Marc Guehi. The 25-year-old England international has been a standout defender since joining Palace from Chelsea and offers leadership, Premier League experience, and crucially, homegrown status. Talks with Palace are already advanced, but the timing depends on finalizing the Isak deal first. Guehi could be the long-term successor to Virgil van Dijk, whose contract situation will soon become a talking point. What makes this saga fascinating is how interconnected it is. Liverpool's Isak bid depends on Newcastle securing Šeško. Newcastle's move for Šeško depends on RB Leipzig agreeing to the payment terms. And Guehi's move to Liverpool hinges on all of the above being resolved quickly. If Šeško decides against Newcastle, the Isak deal could collapse. If Liverpool miss out on Isak, they'll need to scramble for alternatives before the window shuts. And with so much money in play, other clubs could still hijack one of these moves. We're now at the point where the next 48 hours could decide everything. Isak's deteriorating situation at Newcastle makes the timing perfect for Liverpool, but only if Newcastle can land Šeško in time. For Liverpool, securing Isak and following it up with Guehi would be a massive statement of intent. For Newcastle, losing Isak but replacing him with a younger, highly rated striker could still be a win in the long term. One thing's for sure, this isn't just a transfer story. It's a high-stakes game of timing, negotiation, and leverage. And as with all major moves, there's still time for one last twist before the window closes. Before we wrap up, if you've been following this wild saga and you're loving the inside stories, the twists, and the drama the mainstream media won't give you, then you're in the right place. This channel is where the mess lives, the deals that collapse at the last second, the players who secretly want out, the managers who can't stand each other, we cover it all. And trust me, what's coming next in this transfer window is going to make today's headlines look calm. So if you want to be the first to hear every breaking update, every leaked detail, and every messy twist before it hits the front page, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on the bell so you don't miss the chaos, because here, we don't just report the news, we tell you the stories they don't want you to hear.